We've got arms and shoulders today. Bis, tris, shoulders. It's gonna be a fairly simple workout. We're just gonna curl, push down, and press our way to a pump. I mean, you could get a little bit more fancy. This is probably one of the more fancy workouts that I do. Is like laying down, full stretch, like bicep curls. I feel like it's really underrated because it really hits in the lower half, and then the squeeze is pretty good as well. But the stretch is amazing on it. But let's just get this first set going. Feels okay. Does not feel the best, that's for sure. I think I'm going to drop the weight down to 20 so I can really control the weight a little bit more. And then we'll get to the next set. Oh yeah, that feels pretty good. Consistency is key. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say that, but I see all these people that are like they don't that are saying they don't have the motivation to lift. Like the motivation comes from the discipline. Like you do something repeatedly and you see the progress, and that's where that motivation to keep going comes from. Like you can't just see a TikTok and it's like it locks you in and you lift one day and then the next day you don't do anything, or you eat healthy one day and then you go a week without tracking your calories or eating anything that is a natural whole food. So I just think people they want to do the least amount of work to get the most progress. I mean, and that's what I try to do. I'm trying to do the least amount of like cardio and weightlifting to get the max benefit from it. But people want to lift like one day or one day every 2 weeks and expect to get bigger or to lose more weight. But or they'll be in the gym and they're working hard, but then they get home and then they're having a tub of ice cream. Like, I mean, you can have that, but you got to control everything else. Like, you can have a sweet treat. Crap. I got me some 100-calorie uh uh salted caramel like popsicle things. Like 100 calories, like a couple grams of sugar, like 20 carbs. I snacked on those. There's 4 of them. I ate them over a couple of days. I mean, it's a extra 100 calories. You can have 100 calories with the sweets a day. Like, obviously, if you're gonna sit there and eat a whole bag of Skittles every day, that's not gonna benefit you very much. I think like some zero sugar options to like drop the calories, a little less carbs. I mean, it's gonna help you. Or like if you're having trouble suppressing your appetite, then I would never advise this for like a normal person. But if you're say you're like severely overweight, or if you're just trying to cut and you have a pop like a soda addiction, like going from a Coke to a Diet Coke can make a big difference, especially if you're drinking it in large amounts. Because that 0 calorie is going to help you in the long run. Like if I'm hungry one day, like really hungry, I burnt all my calories, I'll go get a zero sugar or a Diet Coke, drink that, and then I'm like, okay, I can deal without the food because I have my sweet. It's a little bit sweet. It cures that craving. I mean, it's not good for you, but it's not like you're trying to get on a stage. And if you are, then you're more dialed in than anybody else. So you really don't need this advice. But for the average person, taking regular options and making them lower calorie, that right there alone will help you lose weight. And I guarantee you, for like the bigger population, like the obese people, if they went from like all their barbecue sauces, ranch, whatever they use, and they made it like a low carb or a zero calorie option, or if they took their soda and they went zero sugar or like a diet, just that alone would help them lose a little bit. It's only going to take them so far, but it is easier for somebody 300 pounds to come down to 250 than it is for somebody 200 pounds to come down to 150. Like me, I'm 180 right now. My goal is 170, and then I'll go from there. But it's a lot harder, and it's going to take a little bit longer for me to lose my weight than it is somebody that's 600 pounds overweight, because they cut their calories a little bit, and they're giving their body less than what they need to run on. So their body's going to adapt to run on what they're giving their body. It's the same thing with me, but if I cut my calories to 1,600 calories, I'll drop down to 170. But if I need to, I can't go any further. I mean, I don't see any point in jumping below 170 as an 18-year-old guy. I would say my goal is to get back up to 200, but I want to be lean and healthy. So I'm getting all this excess fat off, and I'm going to clean bulk up. But enough yapping. Let's just get to the next set. Yeah. Ooh, I'm gassy. Let's do some easy curl pull or easy bar curls, and then that'll probably be it for biceps. We'll just sit there until we are fully pumped. I'm feeling pretty pumped right now, but I really want to finish them off. All right. More pumpish style reps, not as slow and controlled as those last sets, but we're still going to keep the form as good as we can for as long as we can. Yeah. Go. One more set just like that. Oh yeah, biceps are done. I'm gonna do like a couple of feeler reps for my shoulders. Make sure they're good, and if I feel anything like to try to shy me away from him, that's fine. I'm just gonna adjust and just do an arm day. But yeah, I think we'll test it with lateral raises, and then we'll see. And I'll let y'all know. All right, as you can see by the setup, my test reps did not go very good. I felt like it was already hurting, but I was like, okay, I can probably work through this. Then 2 more reps, and then I just feel a pop right in the back of my shoulder. So I haven't tested the push downs yet, but hopefully it doesn't affect that. It shouldn't, since it's more concentrated, but we'll just sit here, do push downs, and then we'll probably do some kind of overhead work, and then we'll call it there. This, I forgot to take the band off. Yeah, that felt good. I think we'll do 2 more sets of this, and then we'll finish off with like some single arm push downs with the little D handles. But yeah, it feels pretty good. So I guess we'll see come tomorrow. But if my shoulders are feeling good tomorrow, then I'll hit shoulders with legs, and then I'll just continue that way. And then I'll add forearms to arm day. So the split would go chest and back, arms, forearms, and then shoulders and legs. I feel like that split will be a little bit better anyways. But let's just get to the next set of push downs. All right, we're gonna take this off, and we're gonna do 3 sets of rope push downs, really squeezing at the bottom, and then, well, actually, we'll just go straight into single arm, and then we'll really just like go from there. Which I think 3 sets of this should do the trick. Yeah, that'll do. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, yeah, 2 more just like that, and then I think we're good. Yeah. One more, but I'll give myself a little treat for when I'm editing this video. Alright, last set. We'll do a arms exposed set here. Same stuff, but I really want to be able to see how it looks while I'm editing. And since y'all are getting pose downs, this is y'all's a little bit of a time to see the growth. But all right, I feel pretty good. I think we're fully pumped. We're good. Let's get the camera set up so I can sit down and talk about the lift for a little bit, and then we'll call it a day. So we had to call a little short, not for any like, oh, I'm in a hurry reason, but we had to adjust. We had to go arms only, simply for the fact that my shoulders did not want to cooperate. I definitely could have like tried to push through the pain. I mean, I do it all the time. Sports, you gotta kind of like fight through anyways, especially your senior year. You're not gonna get another shot to play. Like, you just gotta push through it. But in lifting, it's like I want to be able to lift forever. So if I do one stupid thing that messes with my progress, it's gonna set me back so much further than if I just miss one lift to let it recover and then hit it hard the next time and then I can continue to go. But if I was to keep hitting it and like tear something in my shoulder or mess up my rotator cuff, then I would be out for a while for my shoulders. I could still squat probably with like some support, like probably like a single arm, or like get it on my back and just kind of rest it. Just rest my arms over the top to hold it there. But I would prefer to take this day away from shoulders, just hit arms. I'm still going to pump. I'm still not skipping a day of lifting. What I'm doing is saving my day, saving myself from the pain of not being able to lift because I hurt my shoulder, like really injure it. Like right now, it just feels like a little tweak, and I don't want to make that worse. So I'm gonna not train it until it feels good. If it feels good tomorrow when I'm hitting legs, if I do a few tests or reps and it feels good, I'm gonna hit it. And then I'm not gonna like, oh, next time I'm gonna hit it with arms again. I'll leave it with legs. Like I've done a split before where it was chest and back, arms, and then shoulders and legs, and I loved that split. So I think we'll kind of go, like naturally go back to that. I'm gonna try to hit shoulders again tomorrow, and then yeah, it'll just naturally kind of fall in because then it'll be chest and back, arms, and then legs and shoulders again. So we're not very far till we go back to school, and then I'm actually getting a new job, so I should be a little bit more available. Or at least I'll get home earlier after work if I work nights after school, because it's like 5 minutes from my house rather than the 30-minute drive that I make to work right now. But the workout went good. Obviously, a little bit of pain in the shoulders, so we didn't hit them. But my arms are fully pumped. I feel like I've done a good quality sets. Every set was quality. It wasn't like me just bench pressing and just bouncing the weight off of my belly. Like squeeze. I had some heavy sets. The push downs, like they're not really like super heavy, but with the way that I make them heavy, you get a sick pump from them. So I guess let's get inside, make me lunch, and then prep my dinner since I have to work tonight, and edit this video. Let me. I feel like because I have a video and they pushed it to 9,000 people on their page. I don't know if that's just like, oh, I was next to somebody popular like Sam Solik or like a Chris Bumstead and they clicked on them instead, or if it's by my thumbnails. So I'm gonna start working on my thumbnails a little bit more because I have the time, so why not? And if the better thumbnails increase it, then I'll just slowly improve my thumbnails over time and slowly get more people to watch so that they can learn. It's not even about, like, people always think, oh, you can make really good money from YouTube. Yeah, you can also have a really good impact on people. Like if they see a kid my size naturally go up to 200 pounds, maybe 220, like cut, no steroids, no bull crap, no special workouts, then it can give that little bit of motivation to get them started, which will help them gain the discipline to keep going to the gym, keep counting your calories, keep everything in check. And that'll help you in the long run. And then they can see the same results as me. And if they're on a weight loss thing, they can watch like the cuts. Like I'm doing it right now. Like obviously some 400-pounder isn't going to watch me be like, oh, I can eat the exact same way he is and lose weight. In proportion, yeah, but don't like, I'm eating roughly 2,500 calories a day to lose weight. My maintenance is roughly 3 to 3,200 based off of what it says online. And then, but when I was gaining weight, I was eating about 3,500 calories. So I can agree with that. It's between 29 to 3,100 calories is probably my maintenance weight right now. But when I go up to 200, my maintenance could be 3,300 or 3,400. It's probably not going to be, but the more weight you have, your maintenance is higher. So for a 400-pound man to cut down to my cutting calories, he's going to feel like crap. He's going to lose a bunch of weight and then not be able to lose any more. It's just find your maintenance calories. Look it up on it. You can pull up a maintenance calorie counter and put your height, your weight, your age, and your activity level. It'll give you an estimate of what you need to bulk, what you need to cut, and what you need to maintain. And just match your percentage to that. I would say if you have a fairly high body fat percentage, then your protein, base it off of your goal weight. Do 1 gram per pound for your goal weight. Like if you're 400 pounds and you want to get down to 250 or 275, try hitting 250 to 275 grams of protein, roughly. But if you're like smaller and try to bulk up, then do it for your body weight. It's like me, I'm 180 pounds, I'm trying to eat 180 grams of protein a day, which, I mean, it's somewhat easy to hit if I stick to a good diet, but one meal without having protein in it, and I'm not going to hit it because, and protein isn't cheap. But that's enough yapping. Hope I get to see y'all guys tomorrow for legs and possibly shoulders. Like, subscribe, comment any tips you have for my form or just to gain more muscle or to lose this belly. And then I'll see y'all tomorrow.